Hi, it's Carl here. This video will be going over the new tour feature for UStrap. And what this basically does is allows you to create like a walkthrough tutorial for your users for each element, and a pop-up will be displayed next to the element telling them what it does. It'll contain a title and some content, and they'll be able to move on to the next step. So the first thing you'll want to do is create the step. So click the new button up here, the little man, and click add step, and I'll add some content for step 1. You can change the titles if you want. I'll just put step 1 content. Obviously use something a bit more descriptive yourselves for each element that you want to describe. And we'll just do step 2 content just for an example. Now you'll see we can add our element IDs in here. We can use this for any ID on the page. I'll close out of this now. Now say we've got our elements already on the page. Let's just add a couple of elements. If we right click on the element, we'll see we've got this new set tour step, and we can set the IDs for each step. So we can click step 1, and we'll see now if we go back to tour, the ID's been set for that step. Same as if I do it for this other element, we'll set that as step 2. And if we go back to tour now and click on preview tour, you'll see we've got this nice little pop-up box with our content in it for each element, and the user can click next to move on to the next step until it's the end, and then they can end the tour. You can also, rather than just using the context menu like this, we can, let's say we had some tabs in here, we can right click and get the ID inspector up, and let's say we wanted to add a tutorial for what the home tab does. We can copy the ID, close out of that, go back to tour, and just paste the IDs in here. Say I'll do the same for the profile tab. Copy that and paste it in here. Now if we preview the tour again, you'll see it comes up next to home, then next, and it'll come up next to the profile. So it can be set for any element on the page, not just the ones that allow it here on the context menu. I'll just delete them too. Now there is a feature with the tour which you can auto start the tour on the UI and load. So if you check this box and close out of it, when you click the preview, it'll automatically start the tour when the bot loads, and we can end the tour. But if you didn't want that, you can also add a button. So we'll add a button, and we'll see this start tour button option now. If we select that, let's just change its value to start tutorial, and we need to uncheck the option auto start tour here. Let's go back to preview, and we'll see when we click the start tour button, the tour will start, triggered from the button. Yeah, that's all there is to it really. Just if you have got this as a project and you've added some steps in here, just remember to save your project, and it will save to the project. Yeah, I think that's about all there is to it. Nice and simple to use. Just set the IDs here. That's it. Thanks a lot, Cal.